Hi, this is Ramblin' Rose, and I am doing my Big 3 demonstration in preparation for the Appalachian Trail. So my big 3 items of the backpack, tent, and my sleeping system. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my sleeping system, which is the Nemo 2-man Nemo tent, and it weighs 2.5 pounds, and I chose the 2-person because I like being able to pull my gear into my tent with me. It's a really easy to assemble tent. I bought the footprint to go with it. It is freestanding with the poles, and so it doesn't have to be staked out, but I have been staking it out. I've been trying to stay in the tent. It hasn't been every night, but a lot of nights, just to test it out and to practice pitching the tent and taking it down. Anyways, there was one night that I was out there and the rain came early. The rain was supposed to come a day later, and it came early, and so it rained, and I didn't get wet. I stayed nice and dry, and so I was real pleased with that. And the tent, the fly, and the footprint where it was dried out fairly quickly. It didn't take very long for it to dry out and stuff. I went ahead and waterproofed it. I put the water repellent on it, and night before last I stayed in it, and there was dew, from the nighttime moisture, and the tent was completely dry. The footprint was dry, the tent was dry, the fly was dry, everything was dry. So the water repellent worked really well. It was just the water repellent that you buy at Walmart. Anyways, the other thing I found too was that night before last, it was pretty windy, and so if it had been freestanding with just the poles, it probably would have blown away if I had not been in the tent. So, and the winds weren't that real windy. They were 10 to 15 miles an hour. So that's how lightweight it is, that it would blow away easily. So I was real glad that I had it staked out and stuff. Anyways, real happy with this. Like I said, the system is 2.5 pounds. And so you can actually pack it so that the poles can go inside this pack, but I choose to keep the poles out. I'm going to anchor them on the outside of my backpack and put the tent inside my backpack, just for that added protection from getting wet when I'm hiking. Okay, the second thing is my sleep system, and this is new. I'm got to try this out yet. But I'm pretty confident I'll be happy with it. This is a Big Agnes Daisy May sleeping bag. REI just got it, actually. I bought this today, and it is weighs 2 pounds 2 ounces, and it's that down tech, and it goes down to 15 degrees. So that's what I'll be trying out this week. And my main reason for changing out from my other bag, I had a Big Agnes before, but I've had it for like 15 years. But it was polyfill, and it was much heavier, and it extended out like this much longer, and I couldn't really squeeze it down to get it. And this one feels like I could squeeze it down even more, really reduce the weight a lot. So, and in addition to that, I bought the sleeping pad that goes with it. And so this sleeping pad is the Q Core sleeping pad, and this weighs 15 ounces. And I bought the inflatable pump bag, so I don't have to use the little battery operated pump. So that is going to save weight as well. So this is 15 ounces, and then the little pump bag was like 2.9 ounces, so 17 ounces altogether. So between the two of them, I was able to cut my weight in half in my sleeping system to reduce my weight in my backpack. My backpack is the Mountaintop 70-liter pack, and I bought this at an REI yard sale. December, I think it was. Anyways, got it for 40 bucks. It retails for $89 or $90. It's your budget backpack. It weighs 4.19 pounds and or 4.5 pounds. Anyways, 4 pounds. 4 to 4.5 pounds. Anyways, so as backpacks go for hiking the AT and ultralight backpacking, this is not an ultralight, but I chose this because mainly because of the straps that it has. It's got the extra padding of the straps. You can see how thick the padding is there on that, and I needed that extra padding on my shoulders and this adjustable strap holder, because the backpacks that they were fitting to me at REI, the ultralights, the straps didn't have any padding, and they were digging into my shoulders. And my old backpack, which did have padding and stuff, it was getting to where it was leaving hot spots on my shoulders, and so I didn't want to have to deal with that and stuff hiking. So anyways, but the features in this are really nice. It's your standard pack. It's got the brain, it's got the zipper pocket in the top, it's got a mesh pocket on the inside for storage. The main cavity has the extender, so if you want to store extra gear, you know, you can store, you know, that much more gear, and then you just stuff it in like so, and then pull this shut, and then it has the additional strap for sealing it across. And then it's got a front pocket here that you can, it's fairly easy access for storing stuff in, right down there in the front. And then it has these straps that go across it. You want to anchor something else, you know, you can do that. It's got these little clasps, these little elastic clasp things for like your trekking poles and stuff. It's got 2 mesh pockets on either side for water bottles, and then this side has a storage pocket. That's where I'll be putting my cooking system. And then this side over here is a nice feature. My old backpack had this, where it had the side pocket where you could reach in to get stuff if you needed to just get out without having to open the whole thing up. And then again, it's got the straps on the sides like so, which is really nice for anchoring the trekking poles or your tent stakes. So like my tent stakes, they'll be going in like so, which will be really nice. And then it's got this separate pocket in the bottom for the, you know, the sleeping bag, or if you were carrying a bear canister or something of that sort, with a separate so see, you open it like that, you can put that in there, and then it's got this separate little area, or you can open this up. This unzips here, so you can make the whole thing one complete storage area. But I plan on putting my tent and my sleeping bag in that section. There's a strap, so if you wanted to anchor something else. And then the last feature that seems to be characteristic of this particular brand of backpack, which I really like, is that it has a rain cover installed in it. And so you just take the rain cover out of the bottom, like so. And then you can cover the backpack. The chest strap on the front has a whistle, built-in whistle to it, which is real nice. And that's pretty much it. So I'm still working with this one, and I've taken it out a couple times. I don't seem to be having any rubbing. I still have to work with the adjustment though of my weight and how I have my gear packed in my backpack. But for the most part, I think it's gonna work for me. So anyways, that is my big three. And so I am going to pass off to Two Knees.
Welcome back. Two Knees here. Doing the big three for the Appalachian Trail through hiking. I'll be a through hiker when I finish. So my first is my pack, which is the Osprey EJ a 58 liter pack. It's pack weight to 9 pounds. Now if I could keep it under another 10 with all the other stuff that's gonna go in there, I'll be very, very happy. Does not have side pockets, but I've taken this on several backpacking trips and it's super comfortable, and so I'm just gonna make do with it. So I really like that pack, and it fits really good and is super comfortable. And then my shelter is my Z-Packs triplex tent, which I did in my luxury item. The reason why I did a luxury item on this is because it's a 3-man tent. For 3 ounces more, it gives me 15 inches of more living space, and I like having my gear inside my tent and not in the vestibule, so this is going with me. And then my sleep system's kind of like a 4-piece system. It's actually the Enlightened Revelation Quilt 850 fill, 20-degree bag, and then during the cold season I'll be using the Sea to Summit Reactor Extreme, which will give me another 10 degrees of warmth, and along with the Nemo Tensor insulated sleeping pad, and that'll give me, this is up to 15 degrees. So the 3 of these together keep me super warm, and I sleep cold, so anything that keeps me nice and toasty, I'm a happy camper. And then of course, for my pillow, it's gonna be the Wise Owl. The reason why I like this pillow is because it's a foam pillow and it fills up the spaces. I'm a side sleeper, so it fills up the spaces between my shoulder and my head very well, and I really like this. So that's the big 3 for me. Ramblin' Rose did her big 3 in Tennessee, and we're gonna go ahead and creatively combine them again. Hopefully it turns out really well. We'll be doing our cook systems and our clothing next. So there's a lot of people on trail right now. I'm so excited by watching them on trail and their videos. Artemis, she's so funny and just a wealth of knowledge. I'm so happy for her because she's truly having a good time out there, along with many others. I just happened to see her video, and that's what's in my mind right now. So I'm super excited. I'm on countdown. We're on countdown. We are 20 days out before we head out from California to Tennessee. There's lots of people on trail right now. I think the number's up to 170. Super excited watching their videos. Jay the hiker, Wrong Way, Artemis, just really having a good time watching you all out there. You're just so encouraging for those of us who haven't started yet. Keep up the good work, and I pray that we get an opportunity to meet out on the trail during our through hike. All right, everybody, talk to you soon, and for now, bye.